Hey friends, welcome back to another episode of FIFA 17. I'm going to kick this off with talking about something not different, but you'll see here that I've made a little bit of a change to the squad. I've still kept my other two formations, but I'm going to try using a 3-4-2-1 formation. I don't know, because I'm just lacking with these formations. I'm lacking scoring for the last however many seasons, 4 seasons, so I'm trying to switch it up a bit to see if I can score some more goals or something. And what was I going to say? Sorry, I've just woke up, so my brain's still like catching up with my mouth about what I want to talk about. I've fitted in the new players that I've brought. So we've got Lacoste, I think it is there. Well, I'm pointing at him, you can't see him, but the 88, Brandt the 86, Halovic the 88. So those three are fitted in nicely. I've got my scouts looking for a new defender since it looks like Lee could be leaving, and I'm looking for a new CDM as well, just because I think it's my CDMs that are sort of not letting me down, pardon me, but like might be my little bit of a weak point. So I'm sending out a scout to see if they can find anything decent. Fingers crossed that they can. Hey, a championship Derby County. Hey, I was reading what with family days, and we did not believe that it's worth that much. Okay, I don't remember. Okay, so that's something that I was doing before. Okay, what criteria? I don't remember going to France. So that oh no, where am I going? Yeah, sorry, I'm going to go to Spain. Spain seems to have an abundance. One of your scouts can say this. Okay, so I'm not going to Spain. I'm going to go to Germany. Let's go to Germany. Oh my days. Do I have like a scout in every country? Right, England. I know I've not got no... What? How many scouts do I have? I know I've not been to Denmark. Yes, let's go to Denmark. I know I've not been there. Okay, yes. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to go on to freaking training, you freaking idiot. Transfer off of Vidra. Oh, do I sell Vidra? Because I sold Bamford. 6.5. That will leave me with Amber. I did say I was going to sell Vidra anyway, didn't I? So if I can get 10 million for him, I'm probably pushing the boat out a little bit. He's unhappy anyway, so he's going to he's not going to perform well, is he? He's unhappy. But if I get 10 million for him, that would be a nice little spending spree I can have. They previous settings. I've just got to remember to spend all my money before the season ends. Otherwise, I still can't believe that. So I'm sure that your money does carry over from like previous games. Advanced. I want to play my first game. Who are we playing? Spain. Okay, so you found all that you can in Spain. I'm going to go to Sweden next. Okay. Delete. Transfers to Gabriel Miranda. CM. Oh, it's 1 year old. I'm going to accept that. Submit. Delete. Oh, I know what I can show you. I've got a short list of players, but half of them are way expensive. Jeebers, I nearly spat out my coffee then. Oh, Sunderland have agreed to match that. Wow, excellent. Oh, that come as a shock, that did. I nearly spat all my coffee out all over my TV. Right, so this is my short list that I've got. I've gone through it and deleted a load of players, but I don't think there's anyone new at the minute. These are all basically a wish list that I'm just keeping in case I get to the Premier League, because obviously this money's going to come in handy. There is a couple that I do want to look at buying. I think not Eric Bailey. I think this Andre Hoffman might have been one. I'm sure he was, because he's quite cheap. Or was it this? There's a couple of them anyway that I wanted to look at. It's like these. I think it was one of these four because they're all quite cheap. And I'm just going to double check because I did my own scouting on them, and I think this Luis Lopez or Andre Hoffman were a couple that I wanted. If I can just remember where my thingamabob is. I think it's this one. Yeah, right, bear with me a second, guys. I'm just gonna... Right, so... Hoffman... Alright. That was it. This Andre Hoffman, right, I kept him because I don't think he's going to grow anymore, but he has his overall potential is 75, and he's gone up to 79, and he can play both a centre-back and a CDM, which is interesting, but I don't think he's going to grow any more than how he is now. And then there's this guy as well, RobbStamena. When I press enter again, there we go. Right, so he's got a potential of 81, so he's still got a little bit to grow. But again, he can play CDM and a centre-back, and he's quite cheap, and his contract's expiring in 12 months. So I think I'm going to approach to buy him. So it's long term. So, and if, oh wow, so I'm going to see if I can get him for like half his wage, 2.5. Let's see if I can get him for that, because if I can, that will be a banging, a Brucey bonus, that will. And then I think this Luis Lopez is another one who was good. No, he's just a centre back. He's still got plenty of time to grow because he goes up. Got an overall of 79, so I'm going to keep an eye on him. And then I think, what was this guy? Villawana. There you are. Enter again. Come on, Rob, get with it. Michael Villana. Alright, no, so he can play centre back or a left back. And he's got an overall potential of 80. So if I can pick him up, his contract looks like it's running out as well. So if I can pick him up for like $1 million, that would be good. And he's a sporadic first team player, so I might be able to pick him up on the cheap and get a couple of years out of him. And then there was a couple of I know there's a CDM there, but where is he? There was one from Manchester United that piqued my attention, and I can't find him. Who was the man? I don't think I deleted him. Have I gone past? Right, where are you? Manchester United. I'm sure it was Man United. There's this player out there. I think it was this one, Lucas Hernandez, centre back. Oh no. No, he's probably going to cost me far too much though, isn't he? Okay, maybe it wasn't him. Actually, I think this guy piqued my interest as well as a CDM. Let me just double check. GB Gabard. I think it's a silent B, isn't it? Or Garmin, or is it a silent G? I do not know. Enter again. I need to get used to pressing enter twice. Right, yeah. So we can go up to 783. And he's 13 million. He's 25,000. So he does look overall pretty interesting. So I'm going to remember that it's him that I'm looking at. But I'm going to, before I go into a CDM, I'm going to see what my scouts can find, see if they can find anyone interesting. But if the deadline comes, I'll probably have a look at buying him. Right. And we've got a squad monthly report. Goalkeeper. Wait, we've got a CDM. Patrick Brandt. Interesting. I'll leave that for now. So I don't want to like keep buying youth players just because they look good, because my squad's filling up with like youth players. I need more players with more experience, I think. That's what I'm missing. So before I start splashing out on youth players again, I want to really start focusing on my first squad now, because I think I've like, what's the word that I'm after? I can't think of the word is now. But I've sort of like what? This is McEvelyn, we can't say the draft system is too low. Okay, so they've both been rejected. So who was this one? Villini, right. So how much do they offer it? For him? 1 million, okay. So if I offer 1.5 for him, okay, and the other one was for Robert Pierre, and I offered 2.5, so I'm gonna offer, let's go for 2.8. It's still not really breaking the bank, so let's see what happens there. If I delete that, I'm trying to think of this word that I've done. I've sort of like left the first team squad to not really touched him when I should have. Oh, hello, we've got a player sold. I think that's Vidragon, isn't it? Monthly scouting update. These are all youth players, aren't it? Wow, 85 to, wow. 56 to 74. I'm gonna sign this play. Already he's just like, wow. 74 to 94. 60 to 84, 77 to 94. He's overall just really impressed me because it was like 55 to 75. That's crazy. So there's some players there I'm going to keep an eye on in England. We've got a transfer offer for Max Lowe. I said I was going to sell Lowe, didn't I? I'm going to see if I can get $1 million for him. I'm probably pushing the boat out too far with Max Lowe. But we'll see what I can get. I don't think Barnett can afford it though, would he? But we'll see. Vidra's gone to Sunderland for 10 million, and I've got 7 million to spend, so that should pay for a couple of players, so that's not too bad, I guess. Oh, we're playing Birmingham. Is that bit there? It's Birmingham, isn't it? Transfer offer for Afonso Mendes. Afonso Mendes a cam. That's a loan, so I'm going to accept that. Okay. Damn it. Still not accepting. We've really made for them accept that some is too low and believe is worth more. Come on, V-man. You want to come to Derby, don't you? I know you do. Right, so we'll offer 2 million. He wants to come to Derby. I know he does. I'm still upset that Lee wants to go. Transfer unacceptable. Leave is worth more than 4.7. They want 4.7, so it's still below his wage. I'm going to offer 3.5. I know I'm being risky, and I'm risking like turning around and saying we're not going to accept any offers no more. But if I can get it a little bit cheaper, then I will. Yeah, that's Birmingham, isn't it? I'm sure it is. No luck in Denmark. God damn it, Ed Green. Why can't you find anything in Denmark? Broaden your scout instruction. Pardon me. I don't even know what instruction. Wait. So I need to change my scout instructions. Okay. So these are my instructions. The only ones I can guess that it's going wrong with is first team's quality, isn't it? So if I get rid of the first team quality, and I'm going to go for prolific. No, because prolific scoring, isn't it? So if I do that, and then if I get rid of the first team quality here, no, oh, it's like he's found some. Okay, so we'll save that then. So I won't touch that other one then. Okay, so no luck in Denmark. Delete that. Javi Morales, 18-year-old goalkeeper. Morales. Look at that, man. I've made £51 million in profit. Morales. You are a goalie. You are a goalie. Right, he's on 425 and he wants what? 550. 2 years. So he's going to get 555. And I'm going to put that back to future first team. So that should keep him happy. I'm really not happy that Lee wants to go. I'm probably going to do something stupid here, but I'm going to see if I can offer him a new contract to get him to change his mind. So I don't want to lose him, man. He's one of my favourite youth players to grow. Right, so it is Birmingham, and I'm going to try out this new squad and hope. Well, I say new squad. It is a sort of a new squad. It's a new formation, new team, and hopefully, Jesus Christ, look at the size of him. Frickin' hell. And hopefully it will work. So I will see you all in a second. Okay, so I drew that one 0-0, but it wasn't the squad. The squad's playing really well. It's just me being a little rusty. I mean, that chance was close, right? Pretty much right at about 6 minutes in. And I think it's Halovic, that's how you say his name, isn't it? He just knocked the ball over. I was all over them pretty much. I was making, like, see here, linking passes up left, right and centre. Everything, I'm liking the new squad look at and the new formation, everything was just going perfectly. It's just me being a bit rusty because I've not played FIFA for like 5 days, so it's like, you know what it's normally like when you stay off it for a while, that you're just like not in the zone. So I reckon once I get back in the zone I should be alright, but apart from that, that squad's impressing me. They're really good. I enjoyed it. Like I said, they were just like linking, they were really fluid and everything, and just like linking moves like 1-2s, making runs. So I'm really impressed. I'm not going to say that this is my season because it probably, I don't want to say that. So I jinx myself, because I'll probably just jinx myself.
Charlton Athletic,
but we'll see how
Nottingham Forest 2, Huddersfield Town 2. Sheffield
but I'm really liking playing them. Everything at the minute, everything just seems so fluid. There's probably a few things I could tweak. Transfer out to Maria. I'm probably I'm going to accept that. I'm probably thinking about tweaking the custom tactics a little bit, and just see if I can get that ball flowing a little bit more.
Preston North End 0.
Right, what Barney's saying.
West Bromwich Albion 1.
Okay, so 1 million is too much, right? So they want 3.9 for him. You can have no chance. I'll give you 2.5, and let's see if you accept that. He's a sporadic first team player. You're not using him. Come on, play ball. And they want 4.7. So if I'm going to offer him 4 million. Let's see if they accept that. And we'll delete that. And we're playing our cup game. This is the Carling Cup, innit? Lee refused. We've received word from the agent of Connor Lee that his client will not be looking to extend his contract with our football club. He said this time his client's not decided. Hopefully that's cancelled it out. So this time new pastures new. Hopefully that's cancelled him out asking for to leave. Right, I'm gonna. Who is it who sent me this email? Declan Bell. And where have I sent you, Declan Bell? Right, I'm going to go. Let's go have a look in Argentina. Okay, see what you can find there. Delete that. Do you have a match of Christmas memory to squad and give me a chance to play? Yeah, you can play this game since it's a cup game. Again, I'm not too bothered about the cups. So I will give him a game. Oh, hello, Gimli. Gimli, what have you got on your? I've got to say, you got. Where you been? Bloody cat, he's covered in cobwebs. Right. So I'm going to play this squad, but I'm going to mix it up a little bit. So I'm going to play. Actually, no, I'm going to play Monzon. Ambrose. I'll keep Lee in there. Can I get to Halovic? I can. So I'm going to put Hughes there. No, actually, I'm going to put the G-Man there and put Hughes. G-Man there. Iwobi there. Put Hughes there. Mason there. Annabelle, I think, no. Rawson and Bongatelli. I want Ince instead of Halovic. Lee for Gilbert. Dragowski for Low. Okay, I think that will do. So we'll see if this squad can. I've got Bennett there, so that's good. So hopefully this squad will get me a win. But I'm not too bothered by the cup. So it's extra games that I probably could do without, because my main focus is getting promoted. Any way that I can, so I'm not too bothered if I go out of the cup at the moment. Okay, so I won that one, but it was dirty, very dirty. I'll show you why in a second. ashamed. I can't even talk. I'm that ashamed. I'm really not happy with. Well, I'm not saying I'm not happy. You know what? I don't care. I won. I shouldn't. It's not a game that I did really was interested in winning because it's like I say, it's a cup game. But I got myself through to the next round. But it was very dirty and very naughty. You can probably guess what I'd done by talking about it. I did do a cutback, and I will show you it when it gets there. Pretty much, I want to say I was all over Chesterfield, Charlton, but it felt like an even game. It's sort of like I was more or less all over him, but they had the fair chances against me. And this is the dirty, naughty slap on the wrist goal. Literally 120th minute in extra time, and this happened. Dirty goal. I thought I screwed up because I thought I'd done the pass too hard, and then when I shot it went straight through the keeper's legs and hit his arm, so I thought, crap, it's really not going to go in, and I've just wasted it and it's going to go to penalties. But that ball just slowly bounced in, so I can't really complain about that. So it got me through to the next round. Possession, yeah, I was 53-47. It's pretty much even, isn't it? But hey ho, I got through, so I can't complain. The board should be happy for a little bit because they do want a cup run.
Manchester United 1.
You know, it's pleasing them a little bit, I guess.
After extra time.
What emails have you got?
English.
Woohoo! Excellent. Excellent.
Sheffield United 1.
Exceptional player for 2.5. So what's he on at the minute? 17,500.
3. Birmingham City 1-4-3 on penalties.
I can afford
Blackpool 1. Millwall 0. Bolton Wanderers 1.
20. 3 years. What is he? Sporadic. So if I put him as an important first team, he should accept that.
Bristol City 2. Milton Keynes Dons 1.
Accepted.
Bristol Rovers 1. Newport County
4 million.
1. Bristol Rovers.
He wants 20 as well, so that's fine. I can do that.
Charlton Athletic.
What's he? He's an important. So he wants 3 years again. So I'm going to offer him important as well. 2. Barnsley 1. And then I can put 1 in my first team, or as a backup in my first team,
Orient,
and then 1 into my other team as well. So it works out well, I guess. And with him being able to play CDM,
City,
that's 2
Oxford United 2.
So if I delete that,
Fulham 2. Accrington Stanley 0.
You're welcome. You played well today, lad. You did play well. So hats off to you, friend.
Hartlepool United 2.
So we've got our next
City
game
2.
against Ipswich.
Bradford City 1-4-3 on penalties.
Found all I could in Germany.
1.
Okay, so hopefully
Forest 0.
transfer offer for Diego Abra. Ooh, oh dear. Oh dear. Do I want to sell Abra? So I really like him. And he's my backup keeper. But I could get between 29 million and 35. I don't want to sell him because he's dirt cheap, isn't he, on the wages? So like it would be worth keeping him and selling Dragowski. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I really don't. Crap. I'm going to reject it, I think. I don't know. I'm thinking about asking for 40 million and see if I can get it, but then I'm thinking that like his wages are really dirt cheap. But with 40 million, I could buy some. I don't know what to do. I'm going to stall it. Submit. Delete that. Let's see who you found. I'm going to send you to. So he's done Germany. Rob McDonald can now go to. I'm going to go to Italy. And I want to have a look at his scout list. Rob McDonald. Who has he got? Right, so I think this is the... It does look as though we've got a fair few players in here. Mario Götze. I don't know why I'm going, he's a good player. Andre Schürrle. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I don't know what to do. You know what, guys? I'm going to end this episode here. Transfer history. I think I've lost it, haven't I? No, transfer negotiations. Right. So I've got 7 days left on this offer. I mean, look at his wage. He's only on like 605 quid a week. So that's dirt cheap compared to like Dragowski, who is on 32,000. So if I was going to sell anyone, it would probably be Dragowski. Let me know what you think I should do. Should I... Oh, Morelos has gone up to 70, so I can use him as my backup keeper. So I could do with selling a goalie. So I'm really thinking about selling Dragowski. But do you think I should accept that offer? Well, not accept it, but see if I can get 40 million for... Well, put a, like a new offer in for 40 million. What's it? A counter offer, that's the word I'm after. Neglecting, that's the word. I feel like I've been neglecting the first squad in the past few seasons. So I want to work on the first squad. That's the word I'm after. It finally come to me. But yeah, so what do you think I should do? Should I put in a counter offer for 40 million for Abra, or keep him? Because I don't know how high he's going to grow. He could grow up to like 90 or whatever. I don't know. I think Dragowski's reached his peak, so I could cash in on him and then work on Morelos as my second keeper. But let me know what you think. So I'm going to end this episode here because I need your input on this, guys. I need to know what to do. So let me know in the comments below. And thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Take care. Bye.